If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let's go on an adventure. All right. Grab this piece right here. Got it. It's another beautiful day in the mountains, guys. We're down at another one of our mines, doing some more sampling. For the sake of this expedition, I'm going to call this the Golden Goose Claim. The reason I'm going to call it that is because we got 3 historic producing mines on the property. We're bound on every single side by known gold veins, and we've already located 3 more veins, 2 of which that we've already sampled and have come back with free milling gold and silver values. And this new vein exposure, I've known about it for quite a while now, but I haven't yet taken any samples. Today we're gonna go work on that, chisel some of that ore out, see what grade it's running, and see if we got any free mill. This area just abounds with wildlife. There's tracks all over the place. This morning alone, an elk, 2 deer, and a herd of sheep. So you can see behind me, we have all these huge, giant granite bands. And the granite ridge, the spine at the top, is running up and down like this. And along it over here, we have an area where there's an intrusion between the granite over here. We got a ravine coming down, and we have this white intrusion right here. Along this intrusion band on this side, down here, we have a vein exposure. So let's go check it out. So we're already seeing a little bit more iron mineralization. As you can see in this rock right here, here's the granite where it was squished, and we have an intrusive section right here. And this runs up this way, and then it looks like we got a secondary vein down here. So it looks like this whole band from here down is somewhat mineralized. We can see some more larger massive quartz right here. Look at this solid chunk of quartz with stringers of magnetite in it. That's a pretty sweet piece. Now sometimes the gold's running in the magnetite as well, and we'll keep this for a sample. So let's see what else we got going on up here. So it looks like the massive granite's on this side as well. Here in the middle, we have a more enriched quartz zone. So we're gonna try to find a spot to sample. This looks like it runs all the way up here. So there's definitely some decent looking material in this. Now this is highly mineralized. We can see a little bit of hematite and limonite staining. It's a nice piece. Right below it is this piece, which looks even better. Here you can see that cube. That's an oxidized pyrite crystal, which is a great indicator. It's looking good. This here is a pretty darn big vein. It looks like our best enrichment is through here, down here. Oh, we have some really nice looking material in here. And then down where this meets here, vein band. And then we have another vein band down here. And we're gonna sample it. Well, heck, we'll take this whole block right here. This whole slab must come off. There we go. See, all this kind of wants to block off, so I got to be careful it doesn't fall on me. Grab this piece right here. Got it. So you can see we got this rich hematite banding in here, a little bit of pyrite showing, and then bull quartz. We'll take the whole thing just in case. We'll call this sample 1, and you can see that's some nice looking vein material going back in here. I'm guessing this is going to be a little bit higher in silver values than we're used to seeing in this area. Here's a close-up shot of that vein material that we're chiseling out. You can see there's a lot of black, which is telling me there's probably more silver in it. And then we got some hematite, and it's nicely oxidized. Some pyrite cubes. Hopefully we get gold out of this sample. Now we're gonna get our second sample from the vein down here. So it looks like this whole intrusion's mineralized. We took our first samples from in here, and then we're gonna follow it down to where the material looks softer and it's eroding out. From here all the way down to here, it's a good 2-3 feet. Who knows how far it continues this way. Looks like we have a little bit of sulfide leaching out and some mineralized material. From one of the other mines on this property, it looks like this is the stuff they were chasing, so we're gonna get a sample of this as well. So this stuff's nice and soft. So you can see it's really rusty red. Well, it looks like we got a fire over here. Who knows if it's a brush fire, house fire, trailer fire, something, but the smoke's staying down in the valley because we have a thermocline and the warm air doesn't want to rise past this point, so it's just spreading out in this layer across the valley here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's tons of iron mineralization in here, and there's some clay material with a little bit of pink in it. So this here is going to be sample number 2. Original sample was up here, but it looks like we're mineralized from here to here at the very least. So I'm going to take out this little section right here as well. It's in there. There we go. This stuff looks pretty wild. Grab the other camera so you guys can see what's going on down here. So we're chiseling into this material. It's very quartz and iron rich. Got lots of rust, lots of black, and it looks really interesting. So this is part of that second vein structure that we were sampling. Looks like it runs from up here down to at least here, and probably a little bit further because the country rock only changes way over here. We pulled out 2 samples from the vein that I'm sitting on, and right behind me we got one from higher up, one from lower down. The whole mineralized band area looks to be 3 to 4 plus feet wide. We're gonna crush some of this, see if we got any free mill. We're also gonna send off some for assay. But so far on the Golden Goose, everything we've sampled's had gold in it. So I'm pretty excited. The vein looks interesting, and let's hope for the best. We're getting ready to do some crushing, and we just prepped Golden Goose number 1, the upper vein, and Golden Goose number 2, the lower vein. This is the material we just chiseled out. We're gonna crush, pan the rest.